Pop. Pop, 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 pop. Dog walked. Dog walked. Dog walked out. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, Jay Villain, aka That Villain J. And tonight we have a very special treat for you. Yes, we do. Because we are running, I would call it Dimir Duplication. Demons, rip his soul out. You're going to hear that a lot tonight. We're doing a smash of demons, but we're also got zombies, Sheoldred, all kind of other stuff here, and duplicators. Some horrors and other things, some terrors in the nights, a lot of card draw duplication here, a lot of tricks and traps that can really handle a lot of things, and was just a blast to play, and really came up with some amazing play lines, and it was a lot of fun. So I hope you like this one. Before we get down to it, though, I need you to do something for me, which is, of course, tenderly press that like button, gently press that subscribe button, because if you don't press that like and subscribe button, guys, I'm going to be honest with you. You're going to get attacked by the like and subscribe, which you may or may not know is a YouTube werewolf who will viciously maul you and attack you for not liking the video and subscribing to the channel today. Join us on a stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainj for a live stream of goodness. We'd love to have you there live and in person on Twitch and on YouTube. Both those places you can watch us live and check us out. You can check out our Discord community for all latest news, information, post your decks, post memes, ask questions. It's all right there on Discord. We would love to see you there. As a matter of fact, this deck, the deck idea originally was from a good friend, Koala, a viewer who said, Jay, have you tried duplication? Have you tried Dimir duplication? Sent me his deck, and from his version, I made my own very spicy version. Different from his, but using the same core idea. So if you want to send me a deck that I may run a version of it, go to Discord, and of course this deck and all the other ones that I built are going to be available down below on my AetherHub. So if you want a copy, it's down there in the description. So that all being said, what are we talking about with the duplicating demons? Well, first things first, we are going to run a smash of control here to try to stop people. Bounce off is actually not a bad card right here to push people back, especially creatures that are tiresome. We can even return our own creatures to our hand, which can be very useful to avoid removal in any kind of ways, or reduplicating something else. I actually like the idea of returning a Mockingbird to duplicate something else occasionally. So we're going to run 2 bounce offs. We're also going to run, this is not a 1-drop, it's actually a 3-drop. We're also going to run 2 3 steps ahead. We do like to copy, again, duplication, a big part of the blue aspect of this. We do have the counter spell, we do have the copy version, and then we also have the card draw. All of those really do fit in with the theme of this. Card draw and duplication. Very, very fun. Very, very fun time for us right there. So again, hitting those control, savoring for those counter spells, for those big spells that your whatchamacallit is going to run. Yeah, I think that's going to be the big spells the opponent's going to run. That's super useful. Greedy Freebooter. I know somebody called me out in the comments to say you don't run Greedy Freebooter anymore. We're going to run 2 of them, man. We do need to ramp a little bit. We are a little expensive. You know, we are doing a couple of big things here. So Greedy Freebooter's back for the sacrifice of the token and the scry, and of course Mockingjay. We have a lot of useful cards that are cheap. Now, this was the main concept that Koala told us. He said, if you run Unholy Annex, or specifically Ritual Chamber, you can make that 6/6 demon for 5. Guess what? 1 blue for Mockingjay, and it becomes another one of those, because that's a 0-cost demon token. 1 blue, it's its casting cost or less. You can enter as a mana value equal to or lesser than, except it's a bird and has flying. So we would make a demon bird for 1 blue mana. Do you know what else I like about Mockingjay right here? It's blue and X, and it comes in as a copy. I'm talking about from Tarkir, Rot Curse Rakshasa. You're getting another demon, 5/5 decayed flying trample demon, another one. So if you want to keep throwing demons at them, Rot Curse Rakshasa dies immediately on attack. Doesn't matter. Have a Rock Curse Rakshasa. Mockingjay imitates it for 2. Rock Curse Rakshasa swings in, hit. Next turn, Mockingjay goes in, another hit. So you're getting repeating cards over and over and over again with the Mockingjay and the flying versions. Very, very useful on any of our cards here, on any of our creatures or demons to duplicate as it goes. Speaking of duplication, what about this kooky guy right here, the Silent Hall Creeper? He's got a big old smile on his face because he's having a great time being a weirdo. 1 blue and 1/1/1. Creature cannot be blocked. We love to hear that. Whenever it deals damage, player chooses one that hasn't been chosen. We can either pump him up to +2/+2, draw a card. Again, card draw, very a big aspect of this. Or becomes a copy of another target creature you control. Are you seeing a theme here, guys? Are you seeing kind of a coherent theme of what we want to do? Duplicate the Rakshasa, duplicate the Slasher, duplicate anything that you want, or just keep drawing cards and going in. I really like the fact that we can duplicate this because it dies so easily. I like the fact that we can duplicate it repeatedly, and keep getting big threats on the board. And again, if you want to reduplicate anything, play a bounce off, play it again, and then reduplicate something else. As far as removal goes, I think we're going to go with 2 Strategic Betrayals to exile our graveyards for our silly Reanimator guys right there. I think we're also going to go for Bitter Triumph for discard and lose life because we are going to be gaining. And of course, an Anoint with Affliction for the exile. Removal is going to be the taste. I think basically 6 removal is going to be perfectly fine for you as it goes. That's what'll run. And of course, the last 2 drop Rock Curse Rakshasa, 5/5 trample, decayed, meaning that when it attacks, it dies. Okay, it's a 2-drop 5/5 trample. Decayed, don't worry about it, because even when it's in the graveyard, we have the renew ability. 2 black and X, exile this card from your graveyard, put the decayed counter on each of X target creatures, activate only as a sorcery. We are going to rot the world away with Rock Curse Rakshasa on that one, as we do. So really, really cool demon. You know what I like to play this into curve with? I like to drop it on 2 and then drop Unholy Annex on 3. We almost always play Unholy Annex on 3 for 1 black and 2. At the beginning of your end step, you draw a card. If you control a demon, each opponent loses 2, and you gain 2, otherwise you lose 2 life. Even if you don't have a demon, which we do have several of them, we can always duplicate demons, so we can make sure that we have one, and we'll always have a demon available. If you pair it with Sheoldred, it has no downside because you lose 2 and you gain 2. So even if we don't have the demon that we want, running a Sheoldred on curve, we do Annex on 3, Sheoldred on 4, we're still doing all right for ourselves. We also have the Ritual Chamber for 2 black and 3 that generates its own demon, which is another added bonus right there. Extremely useful. We're going to run the Unstoppable Slasher, and not for the reason you think. I know you see the Bloodladder Backlazats on there. The main reason I like to run Unstoppable now is his persistence. 1 black and 2, 3-drop, 2/3 Death Touch Zombie Assassin. Whenever it does damage, they lose half their life rounded up, meaning that if you combine it with Acklazats, it's an instant win. However, the main reason I've been running him right now, the number 1 main reason I've been running him is because his persistence. People target him and he's a removal target. He draws the removal out of people's hands and he dies and comes back. People keep playing removal on him. He just draws fire, okay? He's just a master decoy, if you remember that card. He just draws so much fire from their opponent. They try to bounce him back. They try to kill him. They try to exile him. They play so many things to get rid of this stupid guy because he's such an existential threat that it draws fire from everything else that we're doing. They kind of get blinded by him, and the fact that we always have kind of a sacrifice outlet or anything like that is just super, super useful with Unstoppable. We're going to run 2 Sheoldred the Apocalypse. Oh, the Sheoldred. We love to see Sheoldred. She is so attractive and wonderful, and I love her. 2 black and 2, 4/5 Death Touch, Phyrexian Praetor. Whenever you draw a card, you gain 2 life, and whenever an opponent draws a card, they lose 2 life. Again, combining a little bit of the card draw right there with Unholy Annex, potentially with Silent Hall Creeper drawing cards, even with 2-3 steps ahead drawing cards and gaining life for that card superiority. We love to see her right there. Just a huge threat, and again, ripping down our opponent's life every turn. We're going to run 3 Bloodladders of Acklazats. I rely on this guy a lot, but I maintain that he is probably one of the best 4-drop black cards in the game. 3 black and 1, 2/4. If an opponent would lose life during your turn, they lose twice that much life. Talking about a great curve, Unholy Annex into Bloodletter. Gain 2 life, they lose 4. So they lose 2. It's on my turn. It's double. They lose 4. Fantastic stuff right there. So we have the demon aspect as well. You have to remember, too, that life loss is even damage from your opponent. If you're swinging in consistently with duplicated Rakshasas, they're gonna lose a crazy amount of life, especially your Mockingjay and you're going in with a 5/5 flying Rakshasa and nothing's there to stop it, or they only have a 1/1 to block it. They're gonna take 4 damage. They're gonna take 8 damage on a hit. You know what I mean? That's a huge rip down that we're gonna be running there with duplication, swinging, and all of those things. We're gonna finish off with the Speed Demon. 2 black and 3 are only 5-drop. 5/5 flying and trampled demon. Start your engines at the beginning of your end step. You draw X cards and lose X life, where X is your speed. Very, very cool stuff right there. Our speed, of course, if we start our engines, and then every time that we do damage, we get more. Very, very good sync up with Sheldred and gives you huge card advantage. So we could lose 3 life, but we'll draw 3 cards and we'll gain 6 life. So if you combine this with Unholy Annex, the speed and Unholy Annex, you're going to have consistently so much mana availabilities, counter spells, removals, bounce backs. He's just going to give you so many high-end options right there. With a 5/5 trample on there on top as well, he's just monstrous. He's just a good closer that's going to keep feeding you cards to make sure that you're outgunning your opponent right there. 4 islands, 5 swamps, Darkslake Shores, Gloom Verge Lakes. You could even those out if you want. Undercity Sewers for 1 Scry, Underground River. I say 1 Cavern of Souls and 1 Soulstone Sanctuary. This is not a bad one because this can become a demon in case you need it to run Unholy Annex for you, which is very useful. And Cavern of Souls for your counter spells. Choose demon, choose zombie, whatever you want, just to make sure you can get out away with a couple counter spells. We look at the stats right here. 24 creatures from assassins to zombies, bards, birds, demons, whores. 9 demons, but decent amount of zombies and or hordes as well. 8 instants, 2 sorceries, 8 enchantments, 22 lands altogether. I don't know how the lands got that low, but it apparently worked for me. I think you could probably slide another land in there. I didn't know I was running it with 22. That's kind of funny. I think another land in there. I think that curve looks crazy. If you say a 2.9 average, you're saying, oh, 22 and a 2.9. You got to remember that Annex is not that expensive, and this counts as a 1. You're going to do okay. Your curve is going to be fine. We did okay with that, and I maybe throw one more in. Sideboard. Sideboard is a couple cool things. From Tarkir, I definitely do like Naga Fleshcrafter. I couldn't quite figure out a best way to do him with this, but if we're talking about duplication, he is definitely a huge threat that we can kind of figure out. I know people probably say, if you're doing duplication, why not Naga? Definitely. You can enter as a copy, which is super useful if the enter as a copy of like Bloodletter or even Slasher or something like that. And then he can turn everyone on the board into something in your graveyard, which is super cool because he could turn everyone on the board into a Rakshasa if one of them has decayed and died already, and you could swing in with 5 Rakshasas or something. Dispelling Exhale for a counterspell and is not bad either. Phantom Interference in case you want a cheaper counterspell as well. It's like Dispelling Exhale. Shore Up for protection or Cut Down for more removal. And as always, a Nowhere to Run in case you're running into the Hex guys, and a Withering Torment to crack open those enchantments that you may need to get rid of as it goes. So that all being said, that is what we're looking at here with the Duplication Demon. Maybe we'll call it Silent but Deadly. Demons rip his soul apart. I don't give a shit. That is what we're running right there. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. Big shout out to Koala in the Discord and in the chat. Again, if you want to get, if you have a deck idea you want to share with me, come on to the Discord. We'd love to see you there. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. Am I missing something? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Make sure you tenderly press that like button. It helps us out so much. Here we go into the game. Let's get into it. Tuesday, Brits. I always say whenever I see a fucking certain deck, I'm always like, everybody thinks they're going to the fucking Super Bowl with this shit, man. Everybody thinks they're a fucking pro player all of a sudden. They're number one fucking number 1 seed here to go to the fucking the RCQ. They watch the Pro Tour and they're like, yeah, I'm gonna run a fucking Total Control triple combo 4-color fucking, and it's like, bro, come on, guys, let's just calm down, all right? Let's fucking calm down here. Razor Wraith, I immediately get faced with the Corey Cutter Is It, which is probably one of the best decks in the game. However, I feel like we can muscle through a little bit here. I feel like we can muscle through a wee bit. He's going to pop that out. Not with Monastery and that on the board. If he puts down Is It Steel Cutter, I don't have enough removal to do anything next. He's going to just run through me like diarrhea. Yeah. Boom. I'll be playing fucking I'll be playing catch up for a while here, I think. If I do Silent Hall Creeper and Bitter Triumph next turn, he puts down Cutter and tries to knock out Hall Creeper. He could fuck up and and misspend his mana. That's probably the only way that's yeah, Mark DD, that's who I'm talking about. That's somebody who thinks they're going to the fucking they're RCQ bound. They're doing big things. Let's sack it. I don't give a shit. Fucking do it, man. Spend your spells, dude. I want him spent. There we go. Boom. 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 It's fine. Select sequence, 2 damage, draws a card. Oof. Okay. We do this. Cancel that. We'll put down Silent Hall Creeper. We'll wait for you to fuck up, pump your Monastery too much, and play a Swift Spear on you. I wanna burn up some of these spells you got in your hand, man. Dude thinks he's fucking hot shit. He's gonna burn up some spells. He might run that. He might run Return. Yeah, who's he gonna return here? That. I'm gonna do discard a card into you. Get rid of you. Boom. This. We're gonna say demon. We're gonna say draw a card. Perfect. You and you. Pop. Demon. Yeah, my man. He might play some knockback here, but with no creatures on the board, he's gonna have a hard time recovering. Could play a lot of aggression on that, but I'll trade with him. Bolt wave. Boom. I will gladly trade with him here. Select sequence. Boom. He's gonna go in. Fuck yeah, I'll trade with you, bro. Hold on a second. If I take 5, do the double demon, turn the Silent Hall Creeper into that demon, and gain the life, I feel like I can recover. I can definitely recover. I can do this. Boom. I can do that. Lose half your life. Boom. Creature becomes another copy of a creature you control. Boom. Gain and drain for 2. I'm back at 10. We have a blocker and we're at 10. Now he's under threat. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I was thinking too, bub. Do I have Jason Doomsday? No, I don't have Jason Doomsday. I did make a Doomsday Apocalypse deck, which I was very happy about. Probably one of my favorite decks I've ever made. Just because on memes alone. It had Sheldra the Apocalypse and Doomsday Demon. Therefore, it was the Doomsday Apocalypse. I called it the end of the world. Thank you, Gobbler. Occasionally, I do know how to play this game. Every now and again, I get a stroke of genius. And, I know actually how to play this game. Once in a while. Not often, but every now and again I seem to know what the fuck I'm doing, so. Thank you, Koala. Yes, big shout out to Koala for telling me to go back to the Dimir card draw route. and get where we need to get on this card draw tip. We gotta get rid of you right away, bro. You go right in the fucking trash. I know about you. I know about you all fucking day. Unholy Annex, of course. He's gonna draw, take the damage. We'll put down the Slasher, Bone Masher. I think we hold the 3 steps ahead. I think we want to fuck him up here in a way that is unique to what's going on. Bitter Triumph, he had to discard a card. We're going to say counter target spell, auto pay, boom. Yeah. Listen, man, you know, I go on swings. Sometimes I'm up, sometimes I'm down. We do go on swings every now and again. I'm wanting to say something snarky while it passes. Well, say it, man. Say it. If it's mean, I'm gonna cry. If it's mean, I'm gonna cry and quit and stop the stream. So just let you know that just FYI. Green 2. Drop that. Vengeful Blood Wish. Okay, we're gonna hold steady with the Anoint. He may be trying to do Mobilize. Let's do this. We'll take advantage. Bloom Lake Verge, boof. Let's put down you for the pressure. I'm so curious about how horrible it was now, bro. Tanuki usually doesn't ever say anything mean. So for him to be like, I can't even say, it's so unspeakably horrible to tell you. I'm genuinely so fucking curious now on just that alone. Tanuki never says anything that fucking bad. Tanuki never says anything to me. Well, I mean... yeah. Oh, is he running my deck? Oh, I hate to do this to a fan, you know? Let's put down... let's Fighting Love here. Hey, let's go. Pikachu, Domo Robergato, protect my balls. Let's Fighting Love. Let's Fighting Love. Call Sheldred Shelob, my palm, I didn't know dear. We have a Shelob card now. Actually ran a Shelob Commander deck and it fucking slapped. I need to learn the actual lyrics, the Japanese lyrics. Boom. Dark Slick. Boom. That. Boom. Okay. Oh, it's in Japanese. That's not what it's not going to help me. I can't read fucking hiragana. I need the fucking transliterated. Hiragana. Hiragana? Right. Blight Priest. Boof. Mockingjay. Mockingjay Part 4. We're going to do that. Autopay. That. We're going to say pay 3 life. Go in. We're going to say this. This is going to be a huge amount of damage. Pop, pop, pop. Snap him in half. Down to 4. He gets decayed. Oof. It's a hard look. Let's Fighting Love. Bloodletter of Klazats. Okay, very good. And he's out of there. Okay. I know I'm using a lot of the cards I often use, but like I said the other day when I ran the Boros, eventually I got to start winning games, man. I can't keep using these fucking third tier cards and expecting to pull off something against this meta. Back in the day when there was a more open meta and it was more relaxed and everyone wasn't fucking shooting at you immediately, you could try to get more experimental, but bro, now is the time for action. Now is the time for absolute fucking action. Might do the econ stream tomorrow, by the way. Might do the econ stream tomorrow. If we do hey let's go Kenkasuru Tatsu Namawana Mono wo protect my balls. Boko Gawawari, so let's fighting love. Let's fighting love. Listen, I am such a fucking nonconformist. My goal is to run the worst cards in the game and still win, and then be curious as to why that didn't work. That's my job as a content creator, to be like, listen, I threw a bunch of really awful shit together and it didn't work, and then I'm gonna be mad about it and be like, oh, why didn't I play the good stuff? And then everyone will go, well, Jay, you know, the good stuff is you there's really good cards, you could play them. There's clear better ones or give you an advantage. And I'm like, no, I want to win with dog shit. And, you know, and I feel like that's my business. You know, we're going to play another Rock Curse Rakshasa. We're going to Soulstone Sanctuary we don't need. Kind of man it out there. I don't want to flood. Boom. Push them. Boom. Boo-doo. Boo-doo. Boop. 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 Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Okay, I think Mockingjay... Mockingjay? I think Mockingjay? Cover up. So he's just running fucking... Is he doing, he's doing fucking, I know what he's doing. I know what he's doing. He's doing fucking, Ugin. Might be able to get him before the Ugin fall. Stand by for Ugin fall. You lose life. My speed goes up and I get to draw 2 cards. Alright, yeah. I think we're headed to Ugin fall here. There it is. I told you we had to stand by for Ugin fall. Gain 3 life to drop a card. Okay, so we do... we do Bloodlighter of Aclazotz. Boom. Silent Hall Creeper. Boom. Boom. Okay. How many colorless cards does he have? I want to win with dog shit. I feel like a better player, man. If I play mono red and just go, here's your stock standard mono red deck, and I just blast through with it, it's like, okay, well, you know, anybody can do that. If you win with dog shit, you know, you win the Indy 500 and you're driving a fucking Toyota Corolla. That's how you know you're a good driver, you know. Now, some people might go, Jay, that's impossible. You can't actually do that. And to those people I say, yeah, probably you can't. You're probably right. I don't think you can win the Indy 500 in a Toyota Corolla, but imagine if you did, though, like how cool it would be. I know it's impossible, but like, imagine if you did. He's gonna play removal on the demon directly, so it comes in as a nothing. Boom. The only thing that saves us here is the removal. The only thing that saves us is the Bitter Triumph. Search your library for any number of exile them, shuffle them, and cast those cards without paying their mana cost. He can just play new Ugin, right? Oh, he can play a million of those. Okay. He can play new Ugin, Portal for X. Yeah, we're done here. Ugin Ramp, mega lame. Let's fighting love. Could have drawn that, but it's yeah, I know. I'm telling you, man. I could play this shit in my head. It's you get to the point where you just know every move that's going to be thrown. It's a pain in the ass because, you know, there are outs for it, but the chance of me drawing the out while we just dick around for another 20 minutes is useless. No reason for it. Okay. Boom. Rockers. We'll try with the Silent Hall Creeper first. Oof. Yes, I did counter spell when there was no blue mana on the board. I was able to do that. We don't need that. Boom. I said one way or the other this man is going to counterspell me in some fashion. Blood Pit Drowner. Boom. He's wearing Merfolk. I can tell when someone's being squirrely with the cards, man. When someone's being real fucking squirrely with the cards, I fucking know. They get fucking twitchy with the cards. Phantom Interference, naturally. No attacks. That was kind of, I mean, we knew that was going to happen, right? Mindspring Merfolk. He might have a knockback here. We're going to draw a card. Do we think he has a counterspell? We're going to try this first. I have a feeling he has another counter and that it's digging a hole in his pocket. Okay, we get that. He's going in. Up. Merfolk. If he's got the counterspell, he's got me here. He probably does. He probably does. We'll send one use in. Decayed. Might be a knockback here. He could manipulate me pretty hard here because he's been able to pull off a couple of good moves. That dies. If he's got the knockback and gets rid of Rock Curse, he's good to go. He probably... Oh, wait, hold on. Where is it? I know he's got it. I know he's got it. Come on. Come on. I knew he had it. It's fucking Simic. They always have fucking knockback. They're always running that shit. They're always fucking running that shit. Well, getting controlled out really good here. Getting controlled out real spicy like. Out of the last 4 decks that I've faced, 5 of them, after the last 5 decks I played, 4 of them have had black in them. How does that Permeation deck work against fucking aggro? That shit must be destroyed immediately. I feel like that Permeation, that shit probably does not work well against aggro, right? Because, what, turn 6 you're trying to fucking get in? I feel like you'd be fucked at that point. True Yellow Dart, how you doing? Dr. Girlfriend in concept. Yeah, Dr. Girlfriend. Exactly. Hey, what's up, Chris Cass? How you doing? Let's say, Let's say demon. Let's say draw a card. Here's Darkslick Shores. Do that. How does it do against Sunfall decks? That's got to be a pain in the ass. Let's drop that. Let's do this. Boom. Target becomes a copy of a creature you control. We do that. Here he comes with the big play. Here he comes with the big brain play here. I don't need you blocking me, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna keep it real with you, Chief. I don't need you fucking blocking me. Boom. There's the land that I need for the 5-drop. Optimistic Scavenger. Do we have the Shelt? Is that what we're looking for here? No, Inquisitive Glimmer. He is looking for the Shelt, though. We do be looking for that Shelt. Ethereal Armor. Very nice. Okay. Let's do Unstoppable Slasher and Mockingjay 1. You. No attacks. Speed Demon for the draw. The Shelt is bad. If we get hit with the Shelt, we're going to be in trouble here. I feel like he'd have played it if he got it, though. He could have drawn it off the top. He's got it. He's got it. Well, with Unstoppable Slasher, I can eat that life up pretty quick. Let's see. Ghostly Dancers, hold me closer, ghostly dancers. Boom, ba-doom, 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 doom. Count the headlights on the highway. Lay me down in sweet bed. We're gonna do that first. We lose, boom, pop, draw, beautiful. Aclazot's into Ritual, unless he gains life here, is gonna be the end. I think. If he doesn't pull the Shelt, he could. I don't think it matters. Even if he gains 10 life, but he's got no blockers. That's the issue. No, he's dead. He's really dead. He's built a fucking amazing. Well, again, he could always drop it. No, Surgical Sweep. No. None of this is gonna work. None of this is gonna work. None of this is gonna work. It all doesn't work. Boom. Yeah, the Shelt would have saved him.
Audience, kill him. Sick him. Demons, suck his life out. I don't give a shit.
All right. It's my favorite thing to do is have the demons suck their life out. I can't, I mean, it's literally my favorite thing to do. Let me give me a match log. Don't give me a match log. You start doing this shit. That's the point. Yeah, it's literally we're sucking their life out. I'm really liking Silent Hall Creeper on the two-step here, man. We have an amazing two-step with Rock Curse and Silent. I really like this guy. Yeah, I mean, look at that. So many threats on the 2 and 3 step. It's just pure fucking, it's symphony. Because that way on the Silent Hall Creeper on the 2 step, Silent Hall Creeper on the fucking 2 step here, into duplicating the Rock Curse on the 3 step, we're talking major fucking attitude. We're talking attitude era wrestling, man. That shit is fucking monstrous. Tiny bones, the tiniest bones you ever did see. We're gonna go in, pop, draw the card. We're gonna get that. I'm gonna put this down at the risk of catching the removal somewhere. I might call this Silent But Deadly. Yeah, that'd be pretty funny. Y'all got us eaten by the like and subscribe. Yeah. Well, some of you haven't liked. Some of you haven't liked the video, so you're already in danger right here. Necrogen. Ooh. We're talking big stuff right here. Okay. So let's annex it up. Boom. Let's do this. Boom. Let's turn into this creature. Boom. Very nice. He's gonna put down, whatchamacallit. Unknown inflation. Okay, that's fine. I have so many fucking Rock Curses here, holy shit. 2 of them. I gotta get rid of this guy. Unfortunately. That. Okay, we're gonna do this. This is gonna be 10 damage, I believe. Tybar stand, it doesn't matter. Tramples through. It's gonna be 4. Boom, boom, hit. Boom. Loss of life. Loss of life. Okay. Maelstrom Pulse, very nice. Boom. Very rough time there. Let's do a Rakshasa. Let's hold the 3 steps ahead. Let's hold the 3 steps ahead for whatever he's going to try to do here. We're not that in danger of getting slopped out here. Boom. You can cast something with Tiny Bones. Who's he gonna grab? Silent Hall Creeper? Won't matter. Okay, there's that. Tiny Bones. Dude, it won't matter. I'm going to trample through. Yeah, there you go. Cactar is an interesting one. I don't know, man. Cactar is such a wild card. Cactar is such a wild card. It really could go all over the place, man. Cactar has such insane potential for a lot of different things that I really don't know where we're going to end up with it. I genuinely couldn't tell you. So far, there's currently 16 people on the like and subscribe watch list right now, guys. I'm going to be honest with you. 16 people are in danger. All right, I think last one here. In a fling deck, he's a 7-drop. So theoretically, on turn 5, you can instantly win with him, right? He gets plus 9999. Like, there are ways that he could be insanely powerful, but also he just looks like such a meme that it's hard to even say what the fuck is going on there. Like, I really couldn't tell you. I mean, you're talking about something realistically be able to do 999,099 damage. Like, it's unprecedented, man. Like, I genuinely don't know what to tell you about that. He could be a total fucking meme. He could be the most monstrous card in Meta Breaker because people are running fucking Cactar instant kill reanimators or some shit. It's very hard to say what is going to be effective and what isn't. I think we're in trouble here, guys, because if he is going to keep doing sacrifices and kill cards, we may be in a spot of trouble here. Next turn, if I'm able to do a Rakshasa and do a Mockingbird, I think I'll be okay because I'll have more than he can do. Oh, that's not effective. No, that doesn't work. That doesn't work, guys. You think that looking at it in a mirror? It's the act of not liking the video. That's what does it. You opened the video without liking it, you're in trouble, period. That's the long and short of it. There's not really a... Hey, what's up, Cosmic Brownies? How you doing? Let's do this. Let's go right on him here. Let's have him run the removal. Did something happen to you? Why? Do I look different? Do I look different? Boom. We're going to say, draw a card. You're going to drop another one. I feel like I could outgun this guy's removal. I feel like that might be the case. I might be able to outgun his removal. What if you what? I'm telling you, you opened the video without liking. As long as you've done that, you're done. It doesn't matter if you watch it through a fucking telescope. If you like the video, each player discards a card. If you did that, you're cooked, man. It's just the long and short of it. That's it. You like the video. I'm gonna do this. You open the video without fucking doing what you needed to do. Cut down. Counter target spell. Boom. He could have a removal and then a forced sacrifice, but then he's kind of out of cards. No, I knew he was gonna play kills on us. That's the thing. He wants to kill every. This is a kill everything deck. This is a get rid of everything, deny everything, kill everything deck. Boom. Yeah. This is the goal here. This is to deny everything that you could possibly even have. He's just going to do this for the rest of the fucking game. I don't think we have it just on this alone. He has done nothing but play removal. This is all this deck is removal and counter spells. I mean, and destruction. So we're done here. We can't get through that. We can't get through that. Doesn't matter what we do. Look at this. Remove, discard, removal, discard, removal, discard. You're not going to get through that. You just can't. Yeah, you just can't. There's no way. There's no way. I could have knocked out the Lily and not drawn a card, but I don't think it would have mattered. He would have had nothing but creature kill for the rest of the game. He'd have had nothing but creature kill for the rest of the game. The only way through that one is to like run token decks or something like that, where you're going to go wide enough that it doesn't matter, or just have a shitload of removal for Liliana or anything like that. That's probably the only way you're going to get through. Boom. Dark Slick. We'll go Dark Slick into Silent Hall Creeper here. Ooh, red. Okay, good use of red right there. Fantastic. We'll put down Hall Creeper. It's identical to that. Boom. We're gonna do creature becomes the target of that. Yeah, we'll do that. It is identical to Captivating Crossroads. That's interesting. We're gonna go in. He's gonna do Static Shock. Boom. Boom. Very nice. War Leader's Call. Speed Demon. Boom. Get to draw 2 cards. Whoop whoop. There we go. I think we have a huge advantage on him right now. I don't think there's anything that he can do right now. I think he's in bad shape. Boom. We'll do this. Did you like that draw there, guys? You're not triggering Dalkovin. You think I don't know what the fuck that is? You're not triggering no fucking Dalkovin. Torch the tower. Doing another one of them. We'll do a Rock Curse. Go in. Boom. Alright. Pop. Pop. Pop, 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 pop. Absolutely fucking walked. Dog walked. Dog walked. Dog walked that fucking Mardu. Sorry, Mardu. I'm the Mardu clan leader, but absolutely fucking dog walked. Never fucking was in control of that fucking game there. He was in bad shape. Who we took out, he was gonna get it. No matter who we took out, he was gonna get it because he would have gotten somebody in there no matter what. I think that we had to kill the Shelly before the turn. He could have not blocked and then could have swung in. So I think there was possibly a way we could have got it better, but I didn't play it correctly. I probably should have played the removal right away on the Sheldred, just for the hell of it. But, oh, man, can we get anything but control here? Holy shit, dude. Every deck has been a black deck. My god, man. These people aren't fucking around, huh? Alright, Hall Creeper. He'll probably play removal on it, but we want him to waste that early removal. My goodness. Has every deck been a black deck? Dies, mills 2 cards. Very nice. Okay, so let's put Underground River. Let's put you. Let's go in. Boom. We're going to go for draw a card. Boom. Bounce off. Okay. Kale to cut. How we doing? Guys, don't forget to like the video, please. Thank you. Like the stream. I really do appreciate it. Helps us out quite a bit. You'll never even understand how much it helps us out. Tenderly hit that like button, all that good stuff there. Into the blood again. Same old trick, it was back. You know, that's always my favorite thing is people go, Jay, if you're flooding, just put draw engines. And then I'll put like 3 draw engines on the board and it'll help me draw mana faster. It's a very fun loop to get into. It's a very fun cycle. Yeah, Control won the last big event, so everyone thinks they're fucking... Hey, what's up, Mark DD? Timeout used. This got locked out. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, cut down. Boom. Part of the reason, not even for who he is, man, but part of the reason I like Unstoppable Slasher so much lately is not even for his power, but the fact that he can just consistently die. Just the fact that this asshole can just die over and over and over again is so useful. That in itself is just incredibly, incredibly useful for me. Boom. This creature becomes a target copy of a creature you control. Boom. Just that in and of itself is very helpful. Because they constantly play removals and sacrifice. And so when that happens, it's like... You're getting stuff for free. So boom. Okay. So now we're gonna have a situation where he is gonna be under a lot of threat here. Starscream. He's dead. He's just dead. Like, yeah, he puts a huge threat on the board, but the fact that he's a constant sacrificer that will just always be there for you is also kind of incredible. The creeper birds can infinitely copy each other as creeper as a heads up. How can they infinitely copy each other? Never fucking was in control of that fucking game there. He was in bad shape. I mean, we're ranking, guys. We're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 and 4. 75% on the play. Once we got it dialed in, the current version. Yeah, I can't. We got to give a big shout out to Koala, man. Rip his soul out. I like the blue, man. I like the Dimir combos. We got some new stuff in it. I'd like to shove more stuff in it. I'd honestly like to shove more Tarkir in it, really. We might do that sideboard Tarkir for there, but just a fun deck. Just a nice variance on what we've been building. But we are getting it in there, so I do like it, man. We are going to leave this one right there for tonight, though. I hope you liked it.